What is something expensive that should really be free? Energy costs, electricity, natural gas, and heating all should have per person allotment free for each home. Not totally free because people would abuse it, but an amount that is needed per person for daily survival. To heat the home to 68 degrees. To cook 3 basic meals a day, to have enough electricity to have a few lights on at night and a TV. If you have medical equipment, you can get an adjustment. If you run a Bitcoin farm out of your apartment, then you are going to pay. Not expensive at a glance, but I'd say tampons, pads, etc. Assuming you have to get 1 to new packs a month. That's like $40 a month. For $180 a year. That's a lot of money for something that we throw away afterwards, and yes, I'm aware that there are options like the cups and reusable pads. However, they don't work for everyone's anatomy, as many of my friends have educated me over the years. Pads and tampons. A pack of nice quality pads is like $8, then you need variations. I had a friend who free bleeds. Maybe if we all do it, people will be gross to be forced to give sanitary products. There's always that girl who's like, use cups, I can't use cups because I barely have time or access. For bathrooms, especially clean ones. Education. We have an industry selling useless bits of paper and qualifications. Go back to education and invest in those who pass going on. Life is not about everyone getting a prize. Education should be free and by merit. It should be difficult, and those that pass are the ones who rise. Not this pay and pass bullshit. Insulin. Rushed to the hospital this morning with a blood sugar level of 1100, and they've been giving him 11 units of insulin an hour for the first 6 hours and knocked it down to 5 units for the past 3 hours. I can only imagine the nightmarish hellscape of a hospital bill we're going to have to deal with. If you need it to survive, it should be provided to you by your government for free: food, water, shelter, and healthcare. The people who work to produce, process, and transport these things should be considered government employees and paid as such. Everything else is fair game for capitalism. Clean drinking water. In many old European cities, especially in Switzerland, there are drinking fountains with very clean water anyone can collect. In cities without clean fountains and bad tap water, governments should at least provide a large-scale alternative for free. On as long as after graduation, you stay in your country and apply your knowledge to help society, and not go to some other country and make things better there. Unless tuition is free in every country. Higher education. The classes I took in primary and secondary school in America were disorganized and easy to disengage from. I fell in love with learning in college. Now, I'm a professor. Nothing is free. Someone is paying for it. By asking that, you're asking what something you pay for that you feel the rest of the community should subsidize for you. Nothing. Because anything that costs money means somebody else put labor in providing it for you. So it shouldn't be free. The things that require no labor are already free. Education past high school. In Germany and many civilized nations, people get higher education and training so they can have a career and support themselves. Radical concept. Any life-saving medication. Why should someone have to choose between a life of debt or no life at all? Why should someone without enough money be condemned? Public transport, water, public housing, electricity, internet, education, contraceptives, healthcare, therapy, childcare, passports, legal aid. In America, healthcare. Well, yes, I know we pay for it with taxes, but I already pay for insurance as it stands and still have obscene costs. Diabetes medication, cancer medication, birth control, feminine hygiene products, and 1,000 other medical and healthcare related things. Anything menstrual related for women. Menstrual pads, tampons, you name it. I spend around $40 on pads per month. That's $480 us per year. Cats. Stop buying cats from breeders for hundreds of dollars. Just go outside. There are cats all over the place. Basic food, water, and shelter. We live in a post-scarcity world. No one should be homeless or go hungry. In America, healthcare. Apparently, most of the rest of the developed world has figured this out though. Cannabis. Easy to grow. Could plant it everywhere. If the gov didn't want to capitalize on it so much. Menstrual products, birth control, insurance, condoms, school supplies, water, healthcare, college, houses. You should be able to just pick a spot, chop some trees and make a log cabin for yourself. Things like glasses and contacts DBH. I hate that I and many others have to pay money to see. Feminine hygiene products. Not my fault I was born with a uterus that bleeds every month. I have well for water, but I'd say emergency services. Why is there an ambulance fee? Electricity, water, health care, car insurance only in places where it's mandatory. Baby formula. My baby's for months and crushes 1 tin a week and each tin is $52. Healthcare. No comments, and I'm not ready to listen to any counter-arguments. Toilet roll. Even for the cheapest spit-through stuff is like £2 for 6 rolls. Cancer treatments and some life-saving medications terminal patients need. Nothing is free. Somebody paid for it even if it's through your taxes. IDK about free. But internet access should be treated as a utility, not free. But there's no reason for video games being so expensive. Basic housing. Sure, if you want a mansion, then you can pay extra. Menstrual products and other feminine hygiene products for sure. Healthcare including dental and eye care. In the US, obviously. College applications. Don't fuck me before I have gotten ready. Healthcare in the US. Most medication in the US. Education. Healthcare. Education, parking, a lot of things. Healthcare in the USA. Also dental care, everywhere. EpiPen, insulin, inhalers, etc. Anything life-saving. Natural products, water and vegetables and fruits.